Alright, we have to get to the... It's very hard. You know, I don't know. It's so hard. Oh my goodness, how? Okay. I don't know. Because some of them I just like, this is so hard. How?
Now playing Quadeca Scrapyard album.
Reaction.
So Scrapyard released February 16th. And yeah, it's around March 16th-ish, kind of a sort. What I'm trying to say is, my bad.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Nothing is touching the Scrapyard finale.
What does that even mean? I am here for it. We need to talk. First topic to execute. Scrapyard, the full project, drops February 16th. 15 tracks total, including collabs with breakdance. Now, we already saw breakdance. This piano. And Kevin Abstract. Y'all didn't know it? I love Kevin Abstract. I really like how this turned out. I did not picture it to look like this, but it turned out pretty cool. And that's Kevin Abstract, so that's my boy. Going into college, 2018. Kevin Abstract, this album, yeah, on replay. That's crazy. Small world, as they say. One thing I like about Scrapyard is that it feels like it's one of my most authentic and freeing concepts. Because every song was created in spite of an album, to just be its own thing in the moment with no real intention to be released. They're just like a bit of my life over 2+ years. Getting us hype, he is coming in with confidence. He said, "This is your main entree I am serving you. This is not a snack, this is a full course meal that you're not ready for." Okay. 2+ years. That means 21 through 23. So this is like a very big growing self-realization age. I think you also learn your place within groups, like within people, within life. In a way, it's supposed to be becoming an adult. So this is gonna be phenomenal. And I already know that the songs I've heard are in fact fantastique, exquisite, elaborate. Quadeca is gonna make me need to actually figure out more synonyms than that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. Hi, I'm Amy. I am a fan of Quadeca. I was brought here by Dead Dak. He said, you should listen to this album right here. And I was like, well, I guess I'll do that. So then I did. And I never went back. From there, I went straight from that album into the beginning of Scrapyard, his newest music. So I've only seen his best and his baddest things. But recently, I actually I did not hit my knee there. I recently just went back to From Me to You, and I'm seeing the progress and also his growth through life and also music and skills. And also storytelling. It's a lot. So thus, I am here. I've been, for the most part, up to date to the Scrapyard, and then he's like, let's take a pause. I'm just gonna drop a real good finale for y'all. Let's just release, up to 3 Scrapyard. But today, we got the big boy pants on. We're doing the finale. I don't even know what kind of spirit is in me right now. Without further ado, let's get some groovy jams on with Scrapyard album by Quadeca. Wow, that's so crazy. This is the intro. This is the beginning of the story. And also, it's like a mixtape in a way, kind of old school, where it's like an assemblage of songs that fit you, because it fits me, but not necessarily songs that were meant to be together in the storyline, if that makes sense. It's almost like watching a movie that was told with flashbacks. I feel like this is the equivalent of that in an album. Let's do it. He proved with sounds and music and audio that he can make you feel uncomfortable, he can make you feel excited, he can make you feel. And also I saw even from his previous albums that he has the ability to make something that transports you to be a main character. It makes you feel like you're in a movie. you're having a movie scene moment. Epic. Let's do it. Feels like I'm being taken by aliens. That's what that sound feels like. I've identified it.
My favorite poem was the one I read to you. Cleft was in the pocket of my soul. Take it all down, take me all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. You can have my tongue, just promise you'll take it all apart. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. I never knew. I'd rather be inside my head than you. See all that I think, so I'll take this and that. LOC for next LP, I'm never gonna get it back. A joke that wasn't funny cause it's true. Take it all, just don't take it all to heart. Cause it gets so deep, I'll go so deep, I'll never pull it out. Took yourself, it's like I'm a jockey now, caught in mouth. Skip the winter season like it's pay-per-view. Caught up in my own shit, looking at me.
Oh, this is new.
What did you say I was pretty? I wanna know what you mean.
Pretty privileged.
I wouldn't want to be seen.
Pretty to me.
I'm coming home to the city. It was white. Do you know something? I did my hair with a twist just for you.
Did my hair twist just for you. What does that look like?
I'm not only one step home and it hits me. So lucky to be loved by you. Looking like you just want something. Sucking in my stomach just to hug you like you want me to. Like you want. All I could ask you is why.
All I could ask you is just...
Did my hair with a twist just for you.
He sounds so sweet. Just by his music, he sounds like such a sweet guy. I would say caring. Like, he actually seems to care. But he has the right level of confidence as well. He knows when he's good at things. Respect. I almost like that I know these songs before, because I kind of like that I know half of the album. I'm into this.
I want you 'cause you're easier than undergrad. But oh my God, maybe I'm not in love. It's just the thought of you. Sometimes it's not enough. Okay, it's hard to explain.
I'm feeling it right
I want you with me.
now. I love that you can hear him getting even more into his song in the background.
All your sense in a way. Total my car on the way. It's my fault I'm all over the thought of you. I think I want you 'cause it
I realize this just means it's easier to be with you and to get through the fighting, he thinks, than to find somebody new. Nada. favorite run so far. What's it to him? I feel like I went back in time. There's probably so many. Why is like red hot chili peppers? Why is this like old school? Why is this giving me like those old microphones that it used to be like do 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 do? Or is it all just to make sure? What are you talking about here? He's definitely more like promiscuous in these lyrics nowadays, but I'm trying to figure it out. This beat is really good. No, don't end it there. Thank you. I risk it all just to make sure. Why is every song so good? Why is this loud?
gentleman, and I'm too far gone. Don't wanna hear Must be out my mind. Maybe I got
This is my favorite part.
yeah. I make it look effortless. I make it look effortless. Tell you what, I don't even preface it.
I'm making it look effortless. What is this? Oh, way too many friends! This was so good. Oh, this one's just so vibey.
If you wanna make a mess, don't call you enough. Not as much as I intend. I don't say it enough, but I think you went in. But don't let it feel offense on the bed. Just depends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. In the thick, I had to figure out if I jumped the gun, couldn't resist. I had to pin it down till I wasn't done. And I stop calling my bluff if you wanna make a mess. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends. I got way too many. I got way too many friends. I got way too many friends.
Oh man, I just like all of them though. This is a problem. Oh my gosh.
Guess who? Walked straight into the vein, had to go through the back. Guess who? Went in and out, each city didn't even know that. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? Heard of the done? Yes, you. How about this one? Here's the next clue. Nigga so tall, next to all of those odds. Bet two. Tell me who's that one in the middle of the night in your head that you never slept through? Yeah. Guess who just walked in the building? My options are real and my confidence fit. Brand new collection, it cost me a killing it. Talking it, killing it, cost me the nick. Guess who? Went in and out, each city didn't even know that. Yeah, sure, I play with that money and you pitch that money so loud. The most people get it, think I change a lot, but I promise I'm not even if the rest of them takes out my ID. Cause I drove way before I even turned 19. Get them out at the internet in a jack clean, dropping tapes like I couldn't figure out.
Cali boy.
Career fucking weird, can't even define me. Goddamn, we packed out with the fans. Never backed out on my plans. Like I maxed out my advance. It was her turn in line to leave me, but she just passed out at the chance. I can't be mad about a couple ends, okay? Okay, guess who? Walked into the vein, had to go through the back. Guess who? In and out, each city didn't even know that. Guess who? Guess who? Sweet.
This is the one. The one that gets under my skin. Under my skin. It really feels like I'm a ghost. This is like ghost music. And then the ghost gets angry about right here. And then the little... Is this just guitar? But see, when you say when you walk to me, I literally picture a ghost, full on like blankety, white, pale looking ghost when you walking in. I don't know, it switches a lot. Excellent at guitar.
Said I won't kill it again, baby I would.
I kind of forgot this part.
Said I'd be there for you, and still I am. I'll be there in spirit, I'll be there in spirit. There's a song that belongs to you if you care to hear it.
If you care to hear it, that hurts my soul.
Skin again. Maybe we could be friends. Maybe that'll make too much sense. Because as we've done it, you're still incensed.
I love that line too. Maybe we should be friends. Maybe that makes too much sense. What is this? What is this? Being yourself? This is what being yourself sounds like? This is crazy.
I want you to land so you can see my face.
Huh?
I want to find every light source and redirect it.
Is he getting even edgier? I think he is. This feels like it would be like a classic rock star song.
Happy point you in the direction.
What is this?
I want you to do your job. You want, they want, we want you to do your job.
I am curious, if you close your eyes and you listen to the song, what do you picture? What is the movie scene that you're in with this song? For me, it feels like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of what Euphoria used to be, you know, like the party scenes where you kind of feel what that character is feeling, and usually they're tripping out because it's a party, is what this is giving me. It's like that beginning sound. It felt like you were kind of going inside someone's mind. You were breaking down some walls, breaking down some barriers. It felt like you were kind of just in this thought process, and almost felt like dun, 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 dun. It was so rhythmic, it felt almost like time, like ticking. And it almost, I thought of this feeling of something happened, you're stressed and you're anxious, and that's like what the pounding of everything that you feel sounds like, if that makes sense. It goes in and it's kind of echoey, and it kind of feels like when you're walking through the hallways of a party, you're not quite fully there, you know, and you're like not paying attention to the music, but at the same time the music is what's drawing you to the next room. And, you know, it's that kind of image for me. I always think that he might be talking to himself in a mirror in some of these songs. This is reminding me of like John Dawson, Kevin Abstract, who else? This is what I used to listen to in 2018. This is my Spotify, by the way, if you want to listen to what I used to listen to. I wish you could be yourself. This just feels like pure chaos. It almost feels like a track is breaking, or something's setting on fire, or the track is setting on fire, like the record. The record feels like it's burning as it's playing. Burn. Is how you end it?
It's time to give up.
You tried that thing where you're human. What is this about? What?
It's time to give up on being human. On being human.
This sounds heartbreaking.
It's time
Don't
to give up.
Don't make me cry. This feels like an alien ship or like a ship failure. Why do I feel emotional? His music video already made me emotional. I can't do it again.
To give up on being human.
Stop. I gotta listen, but
It's time
if this continues, guys, I'm gonna cry, okay? Look at these eyes.
It's time.
I'm trying my hardest not to let the tears drop. Are you getting this?
You made an exception for someone.
I'm starting to suck up the tears, so we're getting back to good. Take two. So, quite frankly, I don't know what it is about Quadeca album reactions and not being able to complete them, but as you saw, my mic started cutting out. Just when I started crying, it was almost like my camera was like, no. Alas, we are here another day. I don't know why I can't complete a full album. It is what it is, I guess. I'm here today. It's about precisely a month. It's been a month. That just means we're gonna enjoy our time. We're gonna get groovy. Yeah, I've listened to this album nonstop, and here we are. So, I'm going to re-listen to the last 3 songs of the album, because that's what I missed. And then I'm gonna have an update video coming soon, so stay tuned for that so we can talk about where we're going. Are we gonna listen to more Quadeca? Do you have other artists for me to listen to? I'm all ears, my friends. Speaking of all ears, let's listen to the last 3 songs. It's crazy, I was crying. Let's do this. Thank you guys for waiting. I just wanted to say,
I love you.
It's time to give up on being human. It's time to give up on being human.
okay.
It's time to give up on being human.
Right here, like you guys said, it was more kind of like not wanting to be a human, not really wanting to be there anymore, or if it was more of a relationship thing. Talking about their partner tried to be human. They were barely the bare minimum of being a human to him, I'm assuming. I still don't know which one it is, but after the music video, I feel like it's more about the partner being human to him, I think. I'm gonna not cry this time. Gotcha. Now, sometimes I have to skip this beginning part because it breaks my heart, and then I just go straight into when it goes, you know what I'm about to, you know what I'm talking about. This part makes me feel like 2 people looking up at stars, and maybe like seeing a shooting star. There's some weird boom sound. Okay.
For someone. For once, you tried that thing where you're human. Now you're done.
I love this part so much.
I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be something else. From here. I'm gonna be something else. Try my best, I'll play a good job. I'm good. Time to start. I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be something else.
Here, I feel like this is a reference back to this album because of like the cassette tape, you know, when you have all the, I can't even think of the terms right now. I feel like this is somewhat of like keeping on theme with that same world. Maybe it was a part of this album it was supposed to be on. It's like on the Scrapyard and set. I don't know. Quite literally out of this world. And that just feels like someone was like communicating outside this world.
At the end of the night when you're blind and you hold out your hand till it's mine, I'll walk you, gotta talk to you, 'cause you should see you with the clearness of mind. I want to be your guide dog. I describe
This is so raw.
you're not around. You should see for yourself. I want to be your guide dog. Please, you would tell me that you don't agree. Hell, our love songs don't seem to age well. I describe you when you're not around. You should see for yourself, and I'll find you a place in the crowd.
Violin is a weakness, the guitar is a weakness, the piano is a weakness, all of this is my weakness. That is why I'm here today with Texas Blue, y'all. And then after seeing the interview now, oh my goodness.
Waking up next to you. Am I complex to you? Scratches on your back. I'll be honest. You like movies more than I do. But who asked you? All the beats and the drums, undercovers and your colors. Seeing you in fashions and photos. I'll be honest. I'll bite my tongue. I'll be honest. Said I'm not what you wanted. I'll never want something, but I got it. Waking up next to you, new pair of dreams. You burned it all up. Ash on the sheets. What will it take to slow you down? That silent treatment gets a little loud. Surround sound. Surround sound. There's so much more that I know.
I love it. I simply love it. Okay, so this is pretty official now. Oh, but it's still so hard.
I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many I'm gonna be something child, the best I did, a good child. I'll show you from the sides behind you. The hesitant salute. Take it all down, take me all apart. You have my tongue if you take it all apart.
Speaking of breakdance, off topic, but I feel like y'all know breakdance a little bit. This song. Off topic. Just wanted to let you know. Alright, we have to get to the... It's very hard. You know, I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard. Oh my goodness, how? Okay. I don't know. Because some of them I just like... this is so hard. How? I don't... Why does that not feel right? I feel like I should have Dust Cutter or All Card up there. I like the whole album, guys. It's hard when you like something this much. Apparently. It's new information to me as well, Quad Squad. Let's get this going. So, top 3 favorite songs. What's It to Him? Way Too Many Friends. Even If I Tried. And I feel like it was really hard to choose top 3, but even if I tried, I always want to dance, as you kind of saw. So, yeah, I would say that's my top 3 for now. Once again, stay tuned so we can keep this conversation going of where to go next for Quadeca, for new artists, for just general content. What's up? I am listening. So, without further ado, I hope you have an absolutely exquisite day. Hope you're snacking on some good snacks, feeling the good vibes, listening to good music, and without further ado, make another day that you will not rue. Was that good? Alright. Well, I know one thing. I had a grand time. I hope you did too, and I hope to see you next video. Bye!